Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on full coverage foundations. So I have a total of 4 foundations within my collection that are definitely going to be full coverage. So the first foundation that I have is going to be the MAC Studio Scope Foundation. Now I have been wearing this foundation for quite some years now, and this is definitely going to be a full coverage foundation. Now the thing about full coverage foundations is that you want to be sure that you shade match yourself almost to the point, because they seem to have a thicker consistency over sheer to medium foundations. So if your shade is even off by the smidget, it's definitely going to appear so. But this foundation has a thicker consistency. I absolutely love the application of this foundation. I love the way that it just blends into the skin while while giving me enough coverage to cover all of my imperfection, which is not many. I don't have a lot of problematic skin, but if I am looking for full coverage, the Studio Scope foundation is definitely going to be that one. The next foundation that I have comes from the drugstore, and it is going to be the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. Now, L'Oreal says that this foundation is more on the medium side, but for me, I feel as though this foundation is definitely going to be full coverage. Now, this foundation is also very more for oilier skin type, but I do feel as though for drier skin tones, you can definitely build up on this foundation. This is why this foundation is going to be a great one from the drugstore. Now, L'Oreal also says it's more of a demi matte, so it's not going to be that flat matte. It's going to allow some luminous skin to peek through if you are one that loves that kind of finish, which I do. The next foundation that I have comes from Estee Lauder, and it is going to be their Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. Now, I always say that this one is my favorite, this one is not my favorite, this is my favorite, but the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation is a cult favorite. Whether you are dry or whether you are oily, this foundation just works. It offers such amazing coverage, and I absolutely love the finish of this foundation. It does remind me a lot of the MAC Matchmaster foundation. This foundation is the one that I'm wearing today, and I do feel as though they are similar. They are really, really alike. So when I wear one, it's as if I'm wearing the other, because I can't really tell the difference. Now, this photographs really, really nice. I don't experience like any oxidizing to my skin where, you know, the shade may oxidize or go a little bit darker. This shade is perfect. Now, the line itself has a great deal of shades, definitely for women of color. So the one that I have this one in is in 6W1 Sandalwood, and this was just the closest as I can get. Now, it does have like a slight fragrance. It really does smell similar to the MAC foundations, and I just hate the fact that it doesn't have a pump. So if any of you know what size pump that would fit this foundation, please let me know, because I do need a pump for it. But as far as the coverage and the finish of this foundation, it's phenomenal. Absolutely love it. And then last but not least is going to be the NARS Sheer Glow. This is another one that's probably, I can never get enough of this foundation. This foundation is full on coverage. The most, what I love about this foundation the most is the way it photographs. Like, especially when I'm taking pictures, I really, really do enjoy this foundation. Now, the only thing about this foundation I would say is that with NARS in general, they lean more to sheer, they lean more to yellow, to golden undertones. A lot of their products lean more to that, that cater more to that undertone than any other undertone out there. So NARS Sheer Glow is probably going to be my favorite. Now, with all of these foundations, typically I like to use the e.l.f. flat top kabuki brush, because I feel as though I get better coverage when I use like a synthetic brush versus the beauty blender. Now, when you're using the beauty blender with a full coverage foundation, it seems to shear it out too much. So I am a huge fan of the beauty blender, but if I am looking for full coverage, then that is definitely what I want. And the beauty blender just soaks up so much of the product that I feel as though a flat top kabuki brush would definitely give me that flawless application. This was going to be 4 of my favorite full coverage foundations. Definitely share some of your favorites as well down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go. Thank you, loves, so much for watching, and I will see you, loves, in my next video. Bye, guys.